I want a bird. Why can't I have a bird?
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Anything to promote your book, Varric?
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thedas.
Oh, wonderful.
The hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Bum bum bum.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Uh-huh. A puzzle box, huh? Good lord, why do I need all that? Alright. Sure, whatever. Just like hop down. Maybe not. Just jump over this cliff. It's right down there, right? You guys suck. Alright.
Watch your step.
Tell me about it. Oh yeah, you got level up apparently. Let's just get the peaceful aura, get my threat reduction. Let's see, Eric. Oh my goodness. Solus. Spell. And Cassandra. Good. Hmm.
Giselle should be somewhere nearby.
We got iron.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold.
Good day.
We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
I'm sorry, but I don't think they care.
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Drive them out!
It's done.
Is it? Alright. Let's go loot and scoot. Alright, salute there, soldier.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
But...
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Not through any choice of mine.
We seldom have much say in our fate, I'm sad to say.
So you agree with them?
I don't presume to know the Maker's intentions, for any of us. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
That won't just make it worse.
Because you are a mage?
That too.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
So I show up, say hello, show them the mark on my hand.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us.
Why not both?
I will go to Haven, and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Corporal Vayan is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him. I'm pleased to hear it.
Maker, I hope it's not me.
Yes, weapon fragments. Yay, more weapon fragments. Here's the banner of the Inquisition. That purple veil will be up here.
Did you hear the news?
Yes, sir. You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war.
Oh my god.
Refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power.
That
The rebels
sounds
in
about right.
Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Alright. So now we need to get some power. Ooh, Whittle will be down here. So I need some start the quest for some blankets.
Of course.
Could be better.
More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy.
Right, and you're
If
wearing
we
a
were in
sleeveless
village,
shirt.
I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And to you.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I see.
If you say so. That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
We'll see.
You there?
I suppose
Can you help my wife? Please, I beg you.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Okie dokie.
Welcome back. Thank you.
The elements, alright. The hunger pain ones. Let me go to this thing.
Of course.
Bum, bum, bum. Man, I want my horse. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna be riding a horse, but
So, set up camp or keep moving?
always set up camp, brother. You never don't. Good lord, that's a lot of influence. I'm pretty sure I'm close to the cap, right? Yeah, that's right. Alright, there's an Aquilarium over there. Let's go get some rifts out of the way. It's the spell over there, friend. Thank you. Yeah, more power. Lost essence, huh? What's up there? Oh, it's an Aquilarium. Okay. I can just walk around, so I don't need to do that. I discovered the outskirts, but just walk across them. Okay, yeah, it is. Trying. Didn't miss.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
Templar bastards. Why did the meat travel to here? Bowstring. Alright, now I can do the spell. Oh yeah, sure. It's good one. Why don't we just
Locked themselves in the safe. And then the Templars set their house on fire.
go next? Let's go. Yeah, we do have the others, don't we? I forgot. Yeah, now you can jump backwards, Varric. Cassandra. And get more constitution. Solus. I think I'm going to... Let's get the elements chest here. And then I'm going to grab
This must be one of
this
the caches
camp.
Recruit Whittle mentioned.
And then I'll go to Val Royale. Oh yeah, we got loot back here. We got junk. Alright. Here I am. Welcome to dinner. Hey Ram, where are you going? There, I got you. Yeah, care less about the hunger pains. They're all over the place regardless of what the map says. Oh.
Make it take you.
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
Well, she was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
I'll talk to you later.
This would make a good place to camp.
Nothing to
What the
report.
hell is this combat stuff up here? We haven't done anything yet. This is like right where I just came from. Good lord. Alright, let's go kill whoever these are. And then we'll go to
Damn it,
Valdoyle.
Ritz, where are you?
Hey, look, there's a pack. Let me go loot it.
Fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
Too many or not enough? Depends on perspective. Oh, there we go. Got another one. It's all junk. Alright, let's go. Switch to world map, go back to Haven. It's the first time Cassandra's out here, yes.
See reason, we cannot stay here.
Why not?
Junk.
Because we're Templars.
Junk.
What does that even mean anymore? Clarence fighting amongst ourselves.
We'll talk to Cassandra in a
So if we
second.
get better horses, you think that'll make a difference?
Our faster and stronger than any. feels silly. Morning horse.
Let's go talk to Cassandra for a bit, I guess.
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe
This is a
we were
pathetic
put on
human
this path
god.
for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us. It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Leliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you. But I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the free marches.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
No motivation beyond making things between us less...
antagonistic?
Exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentaghasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentaghasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
So not on very good terms with your family, then?
I do not visit, if that's what you mean. The Pentaghasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories.
Sounds about right.
My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Let's see here. I don't think I have the approval for a brother.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Mortalitasi? Tell me more.
Your uncle was a Mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The Mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend
Sounds
more
like my
time
type of
honoring
uncle.
dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Leliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
That's what happens with stories that become legends.
I am not a legend, nor was I then. I was a young woman barely out of training. To hear others tell it, I alone saved Divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral.
I love the movie
Rather
this comes from.
for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart. And there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral. but I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and most holi's gratitude. Many of them died at the conflict.
Oh, wow.
I think you're a hero, no matter how you downplay it.
Fine. But it was 20 years ago. I will not rest upon my laurels.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, I didn't think I had enough
I'll let
reputation
you
with
get
her.
back to work.
I might be able to afterwards. After we get done with the Valgoil.
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Andraste's my body, huh? Let's go into the Inquisition. These are how legends are formed. Okay. We are.
I guess the Maker paid you as much attention as he pays everyone else.
Why did Haven have siege trebuchets anyway?
I lived through the siege of Denardon by the Maker's grace. We're doing the Maker's work in the Inquisition. If we get out of a hard fight alive, we'll thank him kindly for it.
I figured I would have had the Palmo schematic, but okay. Some lamb's wool. Can I get some metal? I guess not. Some junk and more junk and even more junk. I guess I'll take the 2 junk items because I think they'll sell. Well, they probably sell for less than that 50 gold actually.
Have to put the blighted thing up so it
Who
can
am I
be
kidding?
No telling which direction it'll be coming from.
We'll need some of your cloth for that.
Yeah, we don't need that. So these are crafting ingredients, huh? Alright.
And how much is Mother Giselle willing to offer?
Can you really put a price on the love of Andraste?
Can you really put a price on God? Damn straight I can. Serpent stone. Hell yeah. That's a good one right there. I mean, it's going to be a bunch of green stuff, but hey, look. I'm not a big brigade against the color. More junk. Oh yeah, I guess I should open this, right?
And how much did you need?
I'm just skimming this. If you guys want to read it, you can still run the video. Seriously.
10 sacks would do it.
Is there any way you could get by with 6?
Have you seen otherwise? 6. Why did you ask how much
Just
I
what I
needed?
heard. I was really hoping you only needed 6.
Oh, Maker, you're here. You're the Herald of Andraste.
Yes, I am.
To shame us for mistreating the elves. I pay my elves good and proper, you should know. Friend of the alienage and all, and... I mean, I'm Flissa. Can I get you a drink?
Why are there alien ninjas?
I'm not from an alienage. I'm Dalish. Oh, right. Of course. Because of the things on your face. Yes. As I said, I'm Flissa.
At least she knew that much.
Soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Leliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village. You said Leliana asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet? Dumb luck, mainly. I managed an inn back in Denerim. When I heard interesting gossip, I'd pass word to Leliana. Sometimes it was helpful. She asked if I wanted to own my own tavern, and I said yes. I didn't realize she meant this. What can you tell me about this area? Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harrit is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can't make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand. Farewell. Goodbye.
Hey.
Right now, we just need to be careful not to do anything rash. The Chantry might yet forgive us.
Singing maiden.
Forgive us.
Fascinating.
We have the Herald of Andraste. She was sent by the Maker himself.
Was I? Hey, help me.
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If
About
you are
downtown.
willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Yeah, book. Randy the Dowry Quarter. Deep Stalker hides.
Segrit told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segrit he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon.
Just need some gold. Alright, what can we upgrade potions? I don't remember these upgraded potions. I remember most of them were pointless, so... Increase maximum mana. Yeah, we're just a healing potion. We just need some health for it and shit. Okay. Night Captain.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth,
I mean, both
mage.
is sort of correct.
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Hey, Leliana's over here too.
Ally with the Templars, I'd imagine. I've seen them wicked magic. What about the rebel mages? Rebel mages probably made that thing.
Ooh, ram leather. That's good.
Cedric said the blankets weren't worth selling. He's giving them to the Inquisition for free.
How kind of him.
That, and he said people who freeze to death don't spend much coin.
Well, not wrong.
Dawn Lotus. Irrigate, sure, whatever, it's all trash. 6,700.
One with everything we believe called into question.
I don't need some old woman in Val Royale to tell.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't believe I'm Andraste's herald any more than you do, Chancellor.
That laudable humility won't stop the Inquisition from using the misconception when it suits them.
The Inquisition claims only that we must close the breach or perish.
You say that now, Commander. We shall see if the sentiment remains true.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinian's
No, you
loss.
don't.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royale, however.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royale.
I pray you're right.
The food. I wonder how much this is going to change in the next game.
From the lowest slaves to the highest kings, those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children. Are hated and accursed by the Maker.
has been
I think there's a few more things down here. I'm no rogue, so I can't really get all the good stuff down here, but you know. Founding of the Chantry in -3 ancient. When the hell's that supposed to? I wish they. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, whatever. That's it? Alright. Let's go back up. Pew pew. Pew pew. At least I got style, man.
Researcher Minave wishes to verify that the infection has decreased in number.
Okay, the maker. Mm-hmm.
Green cut away. I'm greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Our maker sees this with a heavy heart.
Well, you know how these things go. At least, I hope someone does.
You laugh to bring a little light into the darkness. And I'm glad to see it. Too many see laughter as antithetical to the chant of light. They imagine Andraste as a grim warrior all her life, forgetting that she loved and was loved in return. I hope she found time for laughter during her trials, as I hope you do.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact. If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face.
So wait, did she just say that Chant of Light is bullshit? I'm kind of interested.
Than its predecessor.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds,
Good reason.
the death of a divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach.
We can always get peace. Just gotta kill the other side.
If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Sweet.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to
Faithful?
the brave
Oh my
soul
God.
who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Upstart, you say?
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Leliana or Seeker Penticus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
What the hell is this clipboard contraption she has, though?
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
I guess it's my fashion style, right?
We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
I do believe you are correct. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
That will help. You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. Especially a Dalish elf. One look at your face and it's clear you were never part of a circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them. I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it? Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.